welcome to my first studio room tour. A lot of you have asked to see my streaming room, and this is where I stream. This is where I create a lot of my content, and on my days off, this is my room to just chill, relax, and work on some videos and play some video games. So, let's go ahead and get started with this side where this is the newest addition to my room. I just recently got the standing desk. Got these two tube lights, which I use a lot for my videos now. I have a MacBook Pro, which I like to bring to conventions so I can edit videos on the fly. I also edit those. I edited a lot of those videos that I do on my phone right off to my MacBook. Thank you, AirDrop. And then on these pegboards from IKEA, I have a lot of my retired controllers from my Xbox and PlayStation 4 days. Some random trinkets throughout the years that I've gathered. A calendar, which I absolutely need to use for my content and keeping myself accountable for my content. I have a nice little candle, a light, a little fake plant because my cats will eat the plant. Some clocks, which I want to put labels underneath these clocks and have the location for the clocks for different time zones. I'm kind of going for like a control room, like militaristic almost way look to like this kind of portion right here, and hence why I have the 4 clocks. Above that, I'm still playing around with these, but these are background papers, so you'll be seeing these in some videos, like talking head videos, for some B-roll shots and for some photography for products that maybe I review or talk about. On either side of the table, these are all just conventions that I've been to in the past. Oh, can't forget about the cactus scratching pole for my cats. And of course, their bed underneath. I keep this door closed for various reasons. It's a scary door, but if you really want to go see what's inside, you can go. Okay, never mind. We're not going to go in there. Just kidding. We'll keep that closed for now. Next, we'll move on to the shelf. Funny story with this. The restaurant that I'm opening right now, the previous restaurant, still had all their signage. They took it all down. I asked if I could take the A. They kind of looked at me weird. I was like, don't worry about it. I just want it. So I think this is pretty cool to have in my room. I'm trying to get it in the background of my streams or my videos, but A for autumn, why not, right? It's kind of cool. On the top, I have my Asus ROG Ally, TwitchCon, shaker cup, PlayStation logo, a very, very well used Xbox 360 controller with the keypad, a band drone. You can ban me, I don't care, but this is a DJI, what is this, a Mavic Mini 2, I think? I don't remember the name. And a box for my Insta360 X5. And on my computer, which we'll talk about in a little bit, I'm rocking the 5080. I think the box is cool, so I decided to keep it. And behind that, I have my MacBook Pro box. And underneath, because this is a very flimsy stand, I have this concrete block, which keeps it in place, and so that my cats don't run into it and something falls over. This is just a closet. We're not going to look at it. It's an absolute disaster. Yeah, just a bunch of like femboy stuff and some random clothes, boxes, and totes. So yeah, we're not going to talk about that. This wall right here, it sounds gross, but I found this green wall in my apartment's dumpster. Yes, it is cleaned, it is sanitized, it doesn't smell. Don't create any crazy allegations or accusations. But I put this over here to kind of fill this boring wall. And then I got this palm tree. It's fake, again, because the cats. And then the Scoby light. And of course I have my paws over here. Can never have too many paws. So they live right there because they're just cute. Next we'll move on to this IKEA shelving unit. Autumn usually lives over here. When I'm streaming, I'll usually have Autumn faced the other way, or the left, facing my computer, so you can see her in the background. And over here I have, well, that's just miscellaneous junk. I have my Xbox 360s here, I'm pretty sure this one has the red ring of death. This one works. This one I haven't turned on in a long time, so I don't know. It's iffy. I have my PlayStation, what is this, PlayStation 4, my PlayStation 2, my PlayStation 1, and PSP are in here. My controller for the drone, a teleprompter, which I should probably start using because I can't talk for crap on my videos especially. I'm sure you're already hearing it on this video. And then all these random little things other than this one just has random cords, chargers, adapters, just random stuff that just kind of collects, and I just wanted it to be nice, clean, relatively organized, and not really an eyesore. So I kind of got scammed off of Temu. I thought this rug was going to be a lot bigger, but it's pretty small. Yeah, it's really small. So I'm keeping it in here for now. Eventually I'll get a bigger rug, but I wanted something green, not only to kind of match that wall, but just to kind of put everything together and kind of break apart the white, the black, all the colors that are going on the background. Especially if you see my streams, I have different color lights in the background. So having this rug, I think it's kind of nice, and just kind of brings everything down a little bit. All right, last but not least is the computer setup. First, I'm rocking the Secret Lab chair. I'm rocking 3 27-inch Asus monitors. I recently changed the layout of this for streaming purposes. I typically have my camera up here, but I'm using it for this video. And that's, like I said, where my camera will be. I have my Go XLR over here. I have a Audio-Technica 2027, 2025, I don't know what the number is. Condenser mic, Corsair keyboard, Scuff controller. This is the Reflex FPS Pro, I think is what the name is. A Corsair mouse, Asus mouse pad. I custom built my PC. This has kind of gone through several iterations. I'll put all the specs on the screen right now. Astro A50s. I have this ring light above. I switched this light from key lights to my aperture light, and now it's housing my ring light, so it's just kind of living there for now. I got these sound panels off of Temu. The reason why I'm missing these two panels, I have them. However, there's 2 plugs underneath the table, and I really don't want to destroy the sound panels because, again, I'm in an apartment, and I just don't want to destroy them. And then when I move, I have these random holes in my sound panels. So they're staying off for now, but for the time being, this is kind of how the setup will be. I do plan on putting a TV up here, a 50-inch TV, so that I can, when I do stream in here, especially in Fursuit, I can see what's happening better and more clear on the TV screen, and I'll be able to react to chat a lot easier. I have 2, let's not talk about the cable management, that's a disaster. So I have 2 sets of slippers in here. I have my Croc, I think they're classic slippers, and then I have my sock paws over here. It's been brutally cold lately, so I've been rocking my sock paws. These are like walking on clouds. They're absolutely amazing. They're from Alpha Dog Studios, and I've had them for years, and they're absolutely amazing. I have the stereotypical Alex, I think they're the Alex shelves from IKEA, and then a 71 or 2-inch long tabletop for my setup. And then, of course, another cat bed right here, where usually my orange cat will sleep. And that's pretty much it. That wraps up the tour for my game room / studio / stream room. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Boop.